everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Along with Piggy. Now we are down here in a spot you've not seen before because I actually did something off camera. I did something. Not much of anything, but I did something. Now some of y'all might know what this is. This might look a little familiar to you. Got a water system pushing something into, something that's 3 blocks tall into lava. And then it stands on top of hoppers. So here you go. I'm going to go and take a look. Like I said, most of y'all probably know what this is. And based off of what last episode was and what noise you hear, check that out. Yeah, look at that. We have got Iron Farm working. And we got roses, or poppies. Used to be called roses, but they changed that. Now it's poppies. So, this thing's going just slow enough that I think I'm okay for now. I don't have to worry about this system backing up and filling up with too much iron. Because we've only got one level going. Let me see. I was about to get lost. See if we can get out of here. So, we've got 5 villagers going. Is it 5? 1, 2... Okay, good. So, we've got 5 villagers going in every single chamber. And we got iron. Now, it was strange. I thought I was going to have to build a chamber here and a chamber on top, but I didn't. And I keep hoping I would see an iron golem spawn, but we're not going to see one. So, but you can see we got iron going on down there, so we definitely know that we've got iron. Oh my gosh. So, you buddy, you're stuck. You're stuck in there. He looks like he's... Oh my gosh, he picked up an arrow. Yeah, I killed a skeleton in one of these little chambers earlier. But I guess that a zombie spawned before the arrow could despawn. That's funny. So he's carrying around and he's stuck in there. And I'm going to have to get a lot more black wool so we can fill this up. And I'm trying desperately to figure out where in the world is the way to get out of here. Because I need to be going to the surface. There we go. Now this is cracking me up. Look at this. Every time I come over here, I see zombies. It's like they're window shopping. It's like they're saying, which one of these villagers would I like to buy and eat? Now, you guys, this is not a delicatessen. This is not a grocery store. Y'all need to get out of here. Go. Oh, and bats. Yeah, we got bats down here. Good thing I don't have to hang out down here very long. See, here comes some more. See, look at him. He's like, hey, you guys, I heard the grocery store was here. Where is it? oh, and we're out of here because them little babies. Boy, I tell you what, if them little babies get a hold of you, my gosh, they bite on your ankles and they won't let go. So we're going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to show you something that you might not have seen before. Nothing big, no big deal, nothing like, oh my gosh, something epic. Just what, you know how I am. I see stuff and it makes me laugh, even if it's like nothing. So I was prepping and getting ready to fill up the upper chambers, and you can see that I haven't quite finished them yet. I've just got one chamber. Like, I've got all the chambers built, but I still need to fill in the glass. So check this out. They're like ready and waiting. They're ready to go. Where's that bed? Okay, that bed is important because if that sun starts to go down, we're going to need to sleep. So that these guys don't get zombified by zombies bum rush them in the night. So, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to show you what I got going on. Uh-oh, I need to fill that in with glass. So they're going to get pushed up here. I'm going to do it one at a time. I'm going to fall off the rail and get stuck there. I'm going to put a block of dirt, knock the rail out from under, or the minecart out from underneath them, and then I'll flip this lever, and it pulls back the block, and they will be able to fall down in that chamber. And it's 5 villagers per chamber, and I think I have 10 villagers here. I got these guys from the cafeteria. Went ahead and cleared that out. And then I'm pretty sure I've got 10 more over there. If not, guess what? The breeders are working. It's finally working. So we're going to be able to get all of our villagers in here, and we're going to finally be able to get this thing working. Woohoo! 100%. That's going to be awesome. So, I'll tell you what. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to push these guys up here. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in this glass so they don't get out. And then we'll push them up here, and then I'll bring it back, and I'll start showing you what we're going to do for today's project. Huh. What? What in the world? Where'd you come from, buddy? What are you doing? You look lost. Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. You two have been up to no good, I can see. I wonder if I can capture this guy. Can you stay still long enough for me to block you in? Yes. Yes, it worked. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some light so you don't get rushed by zombies and killed. We'll use you later. Because you're going to replace something. This is so terrible. Okay, good. Always keep an eye on that sun. This autumn pack, I love it. But the sky, it messes with me. I always think the sun's about to go down. So I managed to get enough villagers into this box right here. 5 of them. And there goes those hearts again. All them hearts. They must be happy to finally be getting a bath. But I got 5 in there, and I was working on that one. I had just enough villagers sitting out here. I was going to get 2 boxes filled. And then I noticed this. That stinks. You know what that means? That means a villager, they got backed up over here. Apparently I pushed 1 too many. And so this villager got pushed back under here and ended up suffocating in that block. So that stinks. We lost a villager. But we have a villager in here. So I can't remember if it was 5 or 20 minutes. I'll wait a little while. That one's going to grow up. And then I can push some rails underneath there. We can push a minecart underneath. We'll be able to get him, and that'll be great. Because after these 2 guys, I still got 2 more boxes to fill up. So while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I was trying to explain to you. We're going to push this guy just like that. There you go, buddy. There you go. You can do it. Actually, you don't have to do anything. The golden rail does it for you. But yeah, just don't struggle. Trust me, there's a bath awaiting for you. And you're about to be happy. You're going to be happy with your buddies. So if you come over to like a corner, if I had this open and I knocked the minecart out, sometimes these villagers will glitch through the corner like this. Watch what happens. Okay, I've got an empty slot right here. Boop. See how I picked up the minecart? I can actually pull that through the wall. So that's why I've got these walls like this. And then we're just going to pull the lever. And look at that. There's no more villager. It was like a magic trick. So I've got 1 more villager, and then that box is going to be ready. And this upper chamber might actually start making iron golems at this point at a slower rate. At a much slower rate. But at a rate nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy up there. And then I'm going to get to pulling the rest of the guys out of the employment office. Finish up the chambers. And then I'll come back, and we'll do some more cool stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, so check this out. So I was AFKing down here. I was like right here, and had all these blocks. And I came back, and I'm like, nice, we got some iron going. But I noticed this curious sound. So I figured I would hit record and show you guys this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's an absolute infestation. And there's more. They're everywhere. You guys, I'm going to have to call pest control. You get out of here. Oh, come here. And what's so crazy is I hit them, and they still ignore me. They just keep going after. Oh, Mr. Creeper. Mr. Creeper. Come here, buddy. There you go. We'll get you dealt with. So this, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to, like, plug this area up, because this is crazy, man. This is like, okay, now they're mad at me. They're mad at me because I raised the prices on villagers. Nice XP collection there. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to block off this area. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll just block that off. Maybe 2 more. Maybe that'll be enough. We'll do that, and I'll come back later and fix it. Because what I was planning on doing... Uh-oh. Need to go and get that light there. What I was planning on doing was doing some kind of a level above this. And all 4 of these corners were going to be some kind of... like a staircase. Staircase going up. But I've got a different idea I want to do. Different idea. Where's that XP? I know I saw it. There we go. And some more XP. We got to get all the XP. Yeah. Even though I got an XP farm. But yeah, I want to pick a level where I'm going to have like a subway system going, and I think that this is going to be one of the stops for the subway. But where was it? Where'd it go? I think it's over here. Okay, so this is what I got going on now. Notice how we've got the stream going this way, and the collection point is right there. Well, I went ahead and changed it. I've turned it to go this way, and there's a reason for that. Like with everything Piggy does, there's always a reason. I try my best not to do things just willy-nilly, kind of crazy. So let's go up here. So notice that going down here, the trough for the iron farm is going this way. Let's see, we're going to look south and north. So north to south, and I have changed it to be over here, facing west, right? And, oh, hit the screenshot. Good game, Piggy. Hit all the wrong buttons. Uh-oh. And it... What? I was going to say, I can't tell if it's daytime or nighttime out there. Let's go ahead and come up here. But yeah, so the side that I'm going to come out on the iron farm is considered to be the edge of spawn chunks. And for those of y'all that don't know, the way spawn chunks work is, it's the part of the game that always stays loaded. It always stays turned on. So whatever you put in spawn chunks, the game keeps track of. That's why we put the iron farm here. So even if I'm, 10,000 blocks that way and I'm exploring, this iron farm keeps making iron. But right now, let's see, where did it go? Right now, what do we say, north and south? So north. Right now I've got the iron farm spitting out iron this way, which means to bring it to the surface, it would come out somewhere right here. Now what I want to do, like I said, west. I want to send it west because we're going to bring it up right here. We're going to get an item elevator going. See if we can look down. Nice little drop right there. I went ahead and cleared that out. We're going to bring the iron up here and the poppies. I figured we'll just bring everything up and then we'll sort it up here. And we're going to have to eventually raise this dirt, raise it up higher. Because, I haven't really thought about that side. I have to come up with an idea for over there. But what I want to do is I want to bring the iron to the surface, and we're going to decorate this building. I've got an interesting little decoration idea I've come up with. It doesn't necessarily make it look like a foundry. I had an idea for a look, and the look for the foundry, I'm going to actually use it for a build that I've been saving all of that clay for. So I went with a little bit more of an abstract, well, not even abstract is the right word, just not your typical shape. But yeah, I'm rambling. But anyway, this is going to be like an iron foundry kind of deal. And so over here on this side, I'm going to bring the iron to the surface. We'll have our storage and everything that you can get to it. And we're going to have like a little redstone build that's going to make it look like we're making iron. But we're not going to do that today because we're getting close to the end of the episode. We need to have a project going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move that tunnel, or yeah, the little setup for the iron golems. I'm going to move that pointing this way, and I'm going to get a item elevator. I'm going to get an item elevator to bring the stuff up to the surface, and we can go ahead and at least have iron coming to the surface so we don't have to keep going down there. That can be just for maintenance and for fun. Just going down there and watch. That was crazy. I've been looking at lava so much. I was like, there's lava in the sky? What? Oh, just a bird. All right, so I'm going to get back to doing that, and then I'll bring you back and show you the final results. All right, everybody. Her is right. These guys, I tell you what, these guys are driving me insane. Okay, so let me explain what happened. Okay, so see all my stuff in here? Okay, so here's what I did. I sat in this minecart for about 20 hours. Now, I did not actually sit here, but my character. This little guy. This guy right here. Yes, can you believe it? Believe it or not, I'm not actually this guy. This guy is me in Minecraft. I sat here in this minecart like this for 20 hours. With these guys doing this little dance. And I gave them plenty of food. We're talking plenty of food, right? And here's what they did. They didn't do that. I did that. They didn't do anything. And I know what you're saying, Piggy. There's There's villagers back there. There's 2 villagers right here. Well, these villagers were already here, okay? I did this right after I fixed the bird. From getting all the villagers that were stopped up there out. I got these guys. And then for 20 hours, I didn't get anything else. So that kind of started to bother me. Started to worry me a little bit. We have minecarts in here. We have minecarts in here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go and ride this over here. So it's kind of the long way, and I really, really need to come up with a better way of doing this. But all of this might not be here anymore. Let me explain. So I had built my item elevator. I had tested it out. It was working fine. I had done some work with the underground tunnel and came up to the surface, and the iron farm was just pumping out iron like crazy. We were getting iron by the boatload. It was great. And then I did my 20-hour AFK spell. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, AFK means away from keyboard. That's what that stands for. Acronym. Learning acronyms with Piggy. We'll go ahead and come over here. We're going to make our way up to the iron farm so I can show you what's going on. Whoa. It never gets old. I guess the day it gets old, I'll fix it. But anyway, and yes, I'm buying time. I'm buying time because this is a long walk. Whoop. Didn't expect to see that. Okay, but here's what I did. I took 2 different AFK stints. I went AFK for 8 hours, which I left my character sitting in this world overnight. And I came back in the morning. I was letting the computer upload because I upload my videos overnight. My internet's so slow it takes that long to do it. So I was uploading videos overnight. I got up in the morning right before I was going to leave for work. And I came over and I checked everything. And not only did I not have any villagers, but I didn't have any more iron. That really started to worry me. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I set all this stuff up right. I know I was getting iron. What's the deal? So I went ahead and and I'll show you when we get over here, but I added some hoppers and some chests. Just in case there was a ton of iron that was going to be coming out of this thing, I would be able to collect it all because I knew I was going to be gone. I was going to be gone to work for like 12 hours or so. Okay? So I got this little setup going on. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, this is a item elevator, a mumbo jumbo design, and I'll have a link so you can go check out his design. But here's what happened. I didn't get any iron then. Nothing came out. For 12 hours, I didn't get any iron. I'm like, what? Okay, now there's some noise going on. You can hear it going crazy. It's bubbling. Something's bubbling. Where'd it go? There we go. So I just came over here and we got some of this iron and some poppies out. But as long as I was AFK up in the bird, nothing happened. And so here is what is really concerning me. Now I double checked to make sure that this area was in spawn chunks. What I did was I threw some blocks on the ground. I ran way over by the tree farm. I stayed there for about 10 minutes. I came back over here. The blocks on the ground had disappeared, which means that, after 5 minutes, an item on the ground disappears. I was gone for 10. The item disappeared. This area stayed loaded. No problem. All good. All good. But that bird, that beautiful, majestic stork flying in the sky, while I was up there in his head for 20 hours, no iron made. And I've been having trouble with my villagers. So here's what I'm suspecting is going on. Look at that. Now it's just cranking it out. I'm filming, and we're getting iron again. That's crazy. But here's what I'm really, really worried about. Now, I double-checked. I went ahead and put myself in a creative mode so I could fly. And I checked my coordinates. I hit F3, see my little coordinates, my XYZ. I checked my coordinates. And then I went up to the bird and I checked the coordinates right near the head where the villager farm is at. And it's 100 blocks away. It's just a little over 100 blocks away. And from everything I know, you have to keep villages, like the game sees these doors and this set up as a village, which is why it makes iron golems. Well, it sees that breeder up there as village as well. But if you keep them 100 blocks apart, keep the doors 100 blocks apart from each other, everything should be fine. But here's my concern. I think that bird might be too close. And that kind of worries me. Because what that means is one of these two things is going to have to move. I'm going to have to make them farther apart. Now, the iron farm is right on the edge of spawn chunks. The iron farm was a lot of mining and a lot of digging to make it happen. And I finally got it built. I finally got it working. This little bugger up here has been nothing but trouble since the day I built it. I got my 40-something villagers out of it. Get that sword ready just in case he sneaks up. He wants a little camera time. I don't think he's going to make it over here for camera time, though. Although I will say, he's getting... Whoop! Okay, he's not getting camera time now. But here's my concern. I really think that that bird is too close to the iron farm, and it's just kind of messing everything up. I mean, it's the only thing I can come up with why we would get 0 iron in 20 hours. So... Now, having used the tunnel and the sorting system for the villagers down there, I really like the system, but some of the options that I have for it and the way it works, I was thinking about tearing it all out and redoing it anyway. So, okay, here we go. Now you got some camera time. You happy? You fall down, go boom. What about your buddy? You want to fall down, go boom? No? Do you need help? Oh, that's messed up. Okay. So, anyway, what I'm thinking about doing is there is a program called MC Edit. It will let you open Minecraft worlds, and it will let you delete and move objects. So what I'm thinking about doing is selecting the bird, moving it far away, and then coming back in this world and testing to see, does the villager breeder work properly? Does the iron farm work properly? And if so, then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to rebuild the bird somewhere farther away. Not too far away, but just probably like 20 or 30 blocks farther away, which really, really stinks. But never fear, because if I find out that's the problem, I'm not going to make you endure a whole episode of me moving and building the bird. I may do a time lapse or something like that if I have to do it. Who knows? Unless we can think of a cool, adventurous way of doing it. But what I'm going to do is I am going to test that, find out if that's going on, and if it's going on, figure out a fix for it. But in the meantime, we're going to do a little more building. Because old Piggy's brain is about to be fried. I've been doing so much technical stuff lately that I'm kind of missing all the building. All the cool building stuff that I've done. I got to looking at some of my older episodes and realized I did a lot of building in those, and I haven't done that a lot in this season. Not as much as I would like. So, I'm not quite sure what project I'm going to do yet. I've got a few in my head that I want to do that's just straight up building, not technical. And we're going to watch the sun go. Oh my gosh, and right on cue, the rain. Fine. You want to be that way? Fine. We're going to go down here. I'm just going to go underground. I'm going to sit down here and let some more iron get going. Because we got a decent amount, but I want more. You can never have enough. Never have enough iron. But I'm going to get this iron going. And for today's project... oh, man. Today's project. If you've got your iron farm going. If you don't, go ahead and get it going. And then tweet me pictures of it. Tweet me pictures of your iron farm that you've got going. Because I would like to see it. I would like to see your version of an iron farm. And maybe what you could do is tweet me pictures of how much iron you've got out of your iron farm. That'd be great. Yeah. So, pick one of those two things. Either tweet me a picture of your iron farm being built, having been built, finished, or tweet me a picture of all the iron that you've gotten out of that farm. And I will do my best to retweet that for everyone else to see. I'll just throw some pants in there. Send them to the surface. So, I'm going to get to figuring out this mess, figuring out this stuff, and hopefully get some more iron, and I will see you in the next episode.